Today I'm going to be unboxing the UMIDIGI A7 Pro. It's a budget smartphone, very cheap. I got mine from Jumia. It's Black Friday, so I got it very cheap. It's just 44,100 naira plus delivery. So this is my UMIDIGI A7 Pro, and I saw it online and I was like, let me just try this. It's quite cheap, and I had it has got amazing features. So this is this. Let me just try. I think I'm loving this pack. How do I open this? Okay. So this is the image. You can look at the features. Very nice, and seems they really know what they're doing. These are the spec behind it, but I would be talking about that later. So let me just unbox this UMIDIGI A7 Pro, and okay, I need to. Okay, wow. So I get a thank you card from UMIDIGI, and okay, a giveaway, enter to win. Okay, I think I'll try this later. And this is the phone, UMIDIGI A7 Pro, nicely seated right here. So wow, well, this is nice for a budget phone of that amount. UMIDIGI A7 Pro, 6.3 FHD plus full screen. You can see 16 megapixel high resolution selfie, 4 gigabytes plus 64 gigabytes. This is actually 4 gigabytes and 64 gigabytes, and it's using the Helio P23 Octa-Core processor. I'm very sure that would be so powerful. And the battery also is 4150 mAh. That's quite good for a budget phone like this. It's a Type-C port, and it's using 2 SIM cards with 1 XD card, and it has the stock Android 10 installed on it. So, and one other quality I can see, okay, from the UMIDIGI A7 Pro is that it has come along with casing, kind of a rubber casing. Yes, and this is looking quite sleek. Okay. Okay, before we move to this, let's just look at what else we have in the pack. Yes, link to the world. This is quite an easy look. Okay, inside, okay, this is the SIM tray injector, inside here, and the manual. But these days people don't read manuals. So okay, this is the USB cable. I don't know, UMIDIGI, they always I guess this is their trademark, the red USB cable. And we also have the charger. Let's just get to this. Okay, I think it doesn't have a earpiece. No problem, we'll get that somewhere. So for now, this is all you'll be getting from your UMIDIGI A7 Pro. You get the phone, the casing, a thank you card, the cable, which is the USB cable, and the charger. So that's all you'll be getting. Okay, and manual as well. So let us just take a look at this sleek design I'm having here. Wow, this is cool, but it's looking heavy. Okay, not too heavy, but heavy. So let's just look at the surrounding. Well, this, okay, let me start from the top. There's nothing here. And looking at the left side, it has got the SIM tray where it houses 2 Nano SIM card and an SD card. And looking at the right hand side, we have the volume key and the power key here. Looking beneath, underneath, you have the headset jack, which is 3.5 millimeter jack. We have the mouthpiece, we have the charger, the charging points is a Type-C USB port. Then you have the speaker. I wonder how the speaker is going to be, but this is, and looking at the back, we have 4 cameras at the back. It's a quad camera. We have, this is the main camera here, 16 megapixel. We have 5 megapixel. We have 5 megapixel here. Then we have 16 megapixel here. Remember, I said this is SIM tray. Then right here we have the fingerprint scanner. This is the volume, and this is the power cable. I've mentioned all this, and I think it's time to unveil. I'll just remove this. I would love to keep it, but so let me just keep this one side. So let's just turn it on and let's see how it's going to be. Wow, this is sleek, nice. I'm looking at the edges, you know, and they are just so awesome. It's quite sleek, you know, and fast for gamers. Well, you might enjoy it because since it's an Helio P23, an octa-core processor, you can enjoy it with some games, but not all these heavy games. You can enjoy it with lighter games, Subway Surfer and the rest. But for heavy games, you might be having some. It could lag. You know, you never can. To lag a bit. I'm thinking, though I don't have any game installed right now. But with the P23, it's now. But it's a nice phone generally. The edges are quite cool, very neat. The camera also, I'm still going to test the camera. It's quite cool. The only thing I just see is the weight. It's kind of a little bit heavy, but aside the weight, I think everything about the phone is just cool. So we'll be looking at the settings, but before we go to the settings, I would like to take us through the drop-down tray. I'm using a screen recorder to take this particular video right now, which I downloaded from Google Play Store. You can download if you actually want to record your screen. But this phone actually comes with a screen recorder on its own. The only downside is it only records your screen movements, your screen activities. It doesn't record the audio, the sound. Probably there is a settings I need to do, but I don't just have that patience right now to do that. So I had to just go straight to download the screen recorder from Google Play Store. So as it stands now, this is just the usual icons you always see on a smartphone drop down tray, except for the dark theme. This is coming with a dark theme somewhere here. You can turn this on and everywhere turns dark. You know, it's giving you this dark theme and it's so easy on the eyes, and you can turn it off to get back to the way it used to be before. These are the other features: the screen recorder, the screencast allows you to record your screen. Yes, it allows you to record your screen. And you can edit this tree and add some other icons to it, just like you do with your other smartphones like that. But that's cool. Nothing much. Let's just go straight to the settings. You have the network and internet. Wi-Fi, mobile network, data usage, and the rest, quite the usual one. Bluetooth, apps and notifications, smart assistants. This smart assistant ensures you can, edit how you navigate using maybe the gesture navigation, the 2-button navigation, or the 3-button navigation, the 3 fingers screenshots, and the rest. The emergency rescue, I've not really used this. I've not really done anything on it. I would work on that later. You have the screen record, which I explained to you the other time. You have the navigation bar. It enables me to work on this navigation bar, either to hide it or to make it visible, to change the arrangement and the rest. So that's all on smart assistant. Then you have the battery. Currently it's telling me it's on 4%. Look at the time right now at the top left hand corner. This is 12:36 right now, and it's telling me that this on the 4% should last until about 5:30 a.m. Quite a long one in the battery. Remember, the battery is about 4,100 plus mAh, so it's not a bad one. But imagine you doing heavy stuff, playing heavy games, turning the hotspots on, watching videos, browsing, chatting, and the rest. I'm very sure that it won't last up to this time. Then you have the display, sound, where to regulate the sound and the rest. There's one part everything is as the same thing with other smartphones. Yes, one feature I want to show is the face unlock. The face unlock, what it does is it unlocks your phone
when you direct the front camera to your face, it recognizes your face. But I've not done the setup. It's just an alternative to fingerprint scanner. So if you don't want to use your fingerprint scanner, you can use the face unlock. Aside that, every other thing is the same. This is about the phone. Wireless update, device name is A7 Pro, and the rest and the rest and the rest. So that's all about the setting. I will be testing out the pictures very soon. I will be taking some pictures with the phone using the front camera and the back camera. The front camera is actually for 16 megapixel. That's wonderful. And the back camera is quad camera, 4 cameras, 16, 16, 5, 5. I'll be taking some pictures and you see how good they are. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the notification bell so that whenever I post a new content, you get an alert or you get a notification.